Hello, hello, hello. Hi, my name is Jackie. I am a financial coach. What I do is I help individuals build and buy their dream home, create the business, buy that dream car. So today I wrote March. March is on its way out, and it let April in. So I put a post about whether you do Android or whether you do you're into iPhones, because I recently changed. Hi, Angela. I recently changed iPhones. Recently changed phones. So that got me to thinking about a phone business. So let's say you were, and I know today it's the 27th and it's still March, and March was dedicated to getting approved for your FHA loan. But even while you get approved for your home of your dreams, maybe you want the career of your dreams. And sometimes I've met tons of individuals that had a desire to do this and that, and they applied for positions, but they weren't accepted. So what do you do if you really have a passion and the know-how to do something, but you're not able to work for somebody? What you do is you create the thing that you want, right? You only live once. So what does it take to start let's say a cell phone business? It's basically the same. I'm just going to make this brief. The same steps you would use to start any business, right? Number one, you start with your market research. You want to know who are your competitors. Hi, thank you for joining me. You want to know who are your competitors. You want to know what products or services they're offering. How much. Hey, how you doing, Shannon? Thank you for joining me, Carolyn. I appreciate it. You want to know how much they're selling the product, what packages they offer, how many people follow them. Are they getting the response that they want from social media? What are the what are people saying in the comments? And you can find that out at tons of ways to actually do your market research. The second thing you want is, of course, a product and a service. So if you're opening up a cell phone business, you have to decide, okay, are you selling cell phones? Are you selling used cell phones? Are you selling new cell phones? Are you selling accessories with cell phones? This is where you begin to be specific. Are you selling a service where you're offering to repair a service? Do you have the education and the tools hello Samuel, thank you for joining me. Do you have the tools or the skills necessary? If you don't have it, where can you get them to be affordable, right? Then number 3 is advertising. You need some way to let people know that you exist. One of the most popular ways that was not popular maybe 20 years ago, and yes, I'm telling my age, is social media. Social media is a great platform, no matter whether you use Twitter, whether you use Facebook, whether you use Instagram, whether you use YouTube, LinkedIn, or Pinterest, or any of the other social media, Snapchat. Social media is a great way of advertising. You're letting your audience or your potential audience know, say, hey, we're here and we're in the business, and you're building like, know, and trust. Okay. And there's other ways of advertising. You do word of mouth by offering a great service, okay? Because if you're being shady, I want to use the word shady instead of being a fraud, and you're not giving the service that you offered, quality, which is quality service, to your customers, guess what? Karma will come back and take a bite out of your butt. Okay? So, hey, hey, do the right thing the first time, because listen, it may not come the way you think it'll come from just random, but you gonna get it in the end. Okay. Anyway, and people advertise different ways. Like I said, word of mouth, handing out cards, telling people about your business, Facebook advertising, Instagram advertising. There are tons of ways. Hello, thank you for joining me. Then, the fourth step would be establishing a website or a landing page, something that's has customers that may not be within your area, within your household, within your kingdom, to know, hey, you're in business. This is how you can find me, and most importantly, this is how you can pay me. Okay, because number 5 is funding. You not only have to have a source, a way of people making payments to you, you actually have to have funding to do all the things. You have to have funding in order to develop a skill that you have a passion for, but you really don't know how to execute. You have to have funding in order to go through the process of legally forming a business. You have to have funding to keep your business growing. It's part of an investment. So next month, it's all devoted to that, the future entrepreneur. So make sure y'all stay tuned and you're following me. Hello, Heather. Hello, Mike. Thank you for joining me, so that you can get in on the tidbits, because funding, sometimes people get disappointed in certain ways, because they say, hey, I created this business plan. It's awesome. I have awesome verbiage. But how are you going to financially support that dream that you have? I mean, it can come from different ways. Funding can come from you, come from friends, family members. Hopefully it come from customers. It can also come from, getting loans based on whatever type of business, whether you're a brick or mortar, whether you're using your personal space, which is your home, in order to run your business. There's funding involved. Funding as finances finance crosses every business. It doesn't matter what business you have. Finance is very important, and we're going to dig in deep. Okay, Heather says, hi, and you are welcome. Oh, okay, thank you. Hi, Thomas. Thank you for joining me. For those of you who just joined in, I mentioned about March, briefly, about how March was focused on FHA loan and getting that house of your dreams, and how we're going to go into April, even though we got a few days left, and it's all devoted to the future business owner or entrepreneur, whatever you want to call yourself. And I gave 5 steps, and I'm going to repeat them. Number 1, market research. Number 2, product and service. Number 3, advertising. Number 4, landing page or website. And number 5, funding. And we're going to dig deep in during April. So I want to invite you all, if you're not following me, make sure you follow, make sure you tune in. You can follow me here on Facebook or on Instagram at Route2Victory. And for those of you who are in a different area, Route and Root is both spelled the same way. So Route, 2, Victory is where you can follow me on Instagram, and on YouTube you can follow my name so that you don't miss out on anything. So that's all I have for today. You all have a wonderful day. I'm just so excited Thank you all for coming. Thank you all for staying. Au revoir. Make sure you like and share this broadcast. Bye-bye.